Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, the Hut, and of course, this is the Baseball Hut. And like I said, funny she's mentioned that. Please subscribe. But we're going to talk about the Mets, as you know. We're going to talk about the Mets DH situation. They didn't have much production from the DH spot until they brought in Daniel Vogelback and Darren Ruff. But Darren Ruff was a disaster. Did nothing. And Hut means nothing. You got no production out of him. He was just terrible. Now Vogelback had a good series in Atlanta when the Mets played the Braves, and he actually had some very good at bats and had some hits, I guess, against the Padres in the wild card series. But they could probably improve that spot, no matter what. Now they did get more production out of Vogelback than they did out of Dominic Smith. And I'll have a video on Dominic at some point in the next few days, I think. Maybe tomorrow. But you have a situation where one of the things that we know about the Mets is that the Mets' power production is not very good. I think we kind of can agree that the Mets need a little more power in this offense. You need more. You need another bat that's going to carry more weight here. In the DH spot, someplace they could do it, hopefully. There are 4 names out there that I've seen that could potentially help them to varying degrees. We'll start with these right-handed options. One being Jose Abreu and J.D. Martinez. You know, Martinez was up for grabs before the trade deadline, but did not get traded. I went through his power numbers the other day, and he really didn't hit for any power in the second half. Jose Abreu is 36 years old. He's been with the White Sox his whole career. I think he had 15 home runs as well. Did not hit for a lot of power. This guy has been a productive middle of the order bat. So he's an option, but did not produce well this year. Now we have 2 other guys that are actually kind of interesting that could probably play every day. One being Brandon Drury, who he could play him every day, and in fact was with the Mets in 2021, but the Mets did not re-sign him. There was talk at the trading deadline that the Mets were interested in him, but that kind of fizzled. He got traded to San Diego. I thought Drury was pretty good when the Mets had him 2 seasons ago. I thought he was pretty good, but they didn't bring him back on a contract. He's an option, and you could play him everywhere. You could play him first, second, third, outfield a little bit, DH him. They'd be a real good super utility player, as well as DH, probably an everyday player on this team. And he's having a career year, too, which helps. And the final guy, there was a lot of talk about the Mets bringing him in, and that's Josh Bell. Now, Josh Bell did not have a good second half of the Padres, but he had an excellent first half with the Nationals, and he's been a very good player. I mean, would he be somebody the Mets should consider bringing in after the season? Maybe, because there was a lot of talk. They were very interested in him, and he's got a lot of power. You know, is he a third man on a big championship team? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what happens as we get closer to this resolution of who's going to be in the World Series. He had a good game in Game 2, but it'll be interesting. He's an interesting player. I do have interest in him. He's a very interesting guy. You could play him in the infield a little bit, get DH him, he's a switch hitter. You could play him every day, hit him, plays, gets at bats every day. So he's an everyday player. He's good enough to be an everyday player. Is he good enough is he a championship caliber player? We're looking at it now. We're going to find out now in these playoff games. And hopefully, possibly in the World Series. Not hopefully, possibly in the World Series. But let me know what you think about this video. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you later.